Hi, guys, welcome back to another part of the chapter Working of an Institution. In this video, we'll have a brief discussion about Parliament.
Parliament. What is a parliament? An assembly of elected representatives is called parliament, which exercises supreme political authority on behalf of the people. At the state level, the parliament is known as the legislature or the legislative assembly. The name may vary in different countries, but such an assembly exists in every democracy. Decisions are not directly taken in Parliament, but the parliamentary discussions on the report influence and shape the decision of the government. These discussions bring pressure on the government to perform. If the Parliament is not in favor of the decision taken, then the government cannot go ahead and cannot implement that decision. In the last slide, we saw about what is a parliament. Now arises the next question, why do we need a parliament? The answer is, we don't need a parliament as it exercises political authority on behalf of the various people in various ways. Number one, the parliament is the final authority for making laws in any country. Number two, those who run the government can take decisions only when they get the support from the parliament. Number three, Parliament controls all the money that the government has. Number 4. Parliament is the highest forum of discussion and debate on any public issues and national policy in any country. The Houses of Parliament. Most large countries divide the role of the Parliament into two parts, which are called the chambers or the houses. The first house is usually directly elected by the people and exercises the power on behalf of the people. The second house is usually elected indirectly and performs some special functions. The most common work for the second house is to look after the interests of various states, regions, or the federal units. In India, the parliament consists of two houses, namely the Lok Sabha or the House of the People or the first house, the Rajya Sabha or the Council of States or the second house. The President of India is a part of the parliament, although he or she is not a member of either house. All the laws made in the house come into force only after receiving the approval from the president. Indian constitution gives the Rajya Sabha some special powers over the states, but on the most matters, the Lok Sabha exercises more power. Here are few reasons to explain this statement. Any ordinary law needs to be passed by both the houses. If there is a difference between the two houses, the final decision is taken in a joint session in which the members of both the houses sit together and discuss. The view of the Lok Sabha is likely to prevail in such a meeting because there are lot many members of the Lok Sabha compared to the Rajya Sabha. The Lok Sabha exercises more powers in money matters. The Lok Sabha controls the Council of Ministers. Why is the Lok Sabha more powerful than the Rajya Sabha? In the last slide, we saw that the Lok Sabha controls the Council of Ministers. But how? Let's see. The Lok Sabha exercises more power in money matters than the Rajya Sabha. The Lok Sabha members are elected by the people, whereas the members of the Rajya Sabha are elected by the members of the Lok Sabha. The Lok Sabha has more members than the Rajya Sabha. Because of these reasons, Lok Sabha is more powerful. In the last slides, we saw how Lok Sabha is more powerful than the Rajya Sabha. Here, let's see the difference between the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. The Lok Sabha, the members are directly elected by the citizens, whereas the members of the Rajya Sabha are elected by the members of the State Legislative Assembly. The Lok Sabha dissolves after every 5 years, whereas the Rajya Sabha is a permanent house. It cannot be dissolved, but one-third of its members retire after every 2 years. The maximum strength is 543 members in the Lok Sabha. The maximum strength is 250 members in the Rajya Sabha. The money bill is passed only in the Lok Sabha. Lok Sabha provides the required money for the administration of the whole country. The Rajya Sabha exercises less power over the money bill. The Lok Sabha is more powerful. The Rajya Sabha has less power compared to the Lok Sabha.